it not go live? It is live. Well, good morning, good evening, good night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this kind of weird beginning of the third part of this scene, where we find our three Lupuses and one get Homid at the beautiful green Greek fields where they just slaughtered a giant with 1,000 eyes and had a large buffet afterwards. So fulfilled, no longer hungry, and carrying the 2 eyes that the three Moires asks for. Yes, there are 998 eyes now. They will make their way back into the cave and will meet up with the 3 Weavers of Fate. This time the third, well, actually, first the second one, Akisis, will stand up and will open her hand to receive the eyes.
And yeah, Kotori will make sign to Carlos of Fury to bring the bag of eyeball to the ladies.
Coles will trot over and sort of tip her shoulders so that the little satchel is presented to them.
The Akisis will take it, will open it up, and will toss one of the eyes to Clotho and one of the eyes to the third lady. Clotho will take her eye, seem to do some mumbo jumbo on it, much like Atropos does the third one. And we'll look through it, blink a couple of times. Hair in it. We'll remove the hair from the eyeball, and they seem rather pleased with this as they're taking their time cackling and looking at each other and commenting on each other's clothes and hair and whatnot. It's a kind of a cacophony of, well, old ladies' voices. So picture 3 mamels talking to each other. And this goes on for a couple of minutes before the third one will, at this point, walk up. Will shove Lachesis aside and actually swap eyes with her. Because, as she declares, this eye is still best. And will walk up to the Garu. And she'll introduce herself as Atropos, which those with Black Fury and the Cult will know means basically the inevitable. Literally, it means uncertain. And she is the one actually holding the pair of scissors. And she's kind of swinging them with the hand that doesn't hold the eye in front of, well, all of you, really. She's like, you want these. But we are not done with the quest yet. Now, the final thing that we want from you. We always go and collect water from a special place. However, our bowl fell in the water. Would you mind getting it back for us? She kind of grins and you can see all the yellow and brownish teeth. Kind of loose.
Kotori is gonna squint his eyes because that doesn't seem fishy at all.
Blub.
Yes.
Good. What's that way? And she points actually into another sideway that you haven't seen before. Dull.
What did you lost?
A bowl in which we fetched our water from the pond. It fell.
Why can't you retrieve it yourself?
I can't swim.
I'm gonna pioneer that statement.
You're
Okay.
gonna pee and eat it.
Yeah, no, because that seems way too simple.
Wow.
So it's a botch. It's a botch.
Yeah.
So she totally doesn't know how to swim, or or she knows, and she's obviously lying to my face.
She seems to have. How am I saying? Okay. She is as innocent as can be, and you obviously think that this poor lady needs help right away. She obviously can't do the task that she's now asking of you to do.
Hmm. And he looks. How unfortunate. I thought hobbits knew how to swim.
She'll just smile. And
Yeah,
then,
no, because
well, you
if
want
she
the
laughs like that, that's
scissors.
not gonna help.
No, I know. I don't care. You botched. You want the scissors, right?
He nods. Is this like any other ball?
It's a ball made of black obsidian. So, it's like every other black obsidian ball that I know.
Hmm. All right. I'll help you retrieve your bowl. Hmm.
Well, if you didn't help, you wouldn't get these again. Like the scissor keeps swinging in front of you. It's almost as if she's teasing you with it. Almost. Desperately needs help.
That instant when everything derails when I scream roll initiative.
Okay.
I'm joking. But
Okay.
yeah, then he's he's going to. Because okay, what I need to think is he bought, so obviously she can swim and she needs help to get to retrieve the thing. Mm, he will, however, ask another question before going. Is
Mhm.
there anything we should be aware regarding the water? The water place? Is there a guardian or anything, or is it just a water place with a fixed pressure
Oh,
in it?
there is no guardian. There are, of course, the natural inhabitants of the lake.
And what lives in this lake?
Nothing you wouldn't expect in it.
Nothing you wouldn't expect, or we wouldn't expect. This place is strange.
Well, what would you expect in a lake in a strange place? Look, little
And
wolfies, you want this? Just go along.
Let's get this over with.
Such good initiative. She won't applaud because that's just too lame. Sorry.
Hmm. And yeah, I guess very good. They're going to make their way to the water place.
Cole will be grumbling to Katori about the silly Homid women playing with words as they go.
Hmm. Well, she doesn't know how to swim. Obviously, she must hide her own failures.
No, There is more. They would not. They were playing with the words.
Hmm. But maybe so. That's what spirits do. Hmm. I guess we will see exactly what this water place is when we arrive.
Did she say?
So you're making your way?
Yes.
Yes, okay. You make your way down the third path that the Moiras pointed you into, and again, at some point you'll exit the mountains, but this time from the other side. And instead of the grassy fields, you find yourself actually looking down already on this big lake that reflects everything above it perfectly like a mirror. And you still have to make your way down there, but you can instantly see that this lake is perfectly quiet, perfectly silent.
Hmm. Okay, if we look around, do we see anything?
You see trees, you see mountains, you see probably some birds flying over. Are you looking for anything specific? What are you looking for?
How
I'm looking for living thing personally.
Okay. And smiles?
um Smiles is looking specifically for how natural does this place look? Is this like a kind of complete wilderness paradise type place, or does this look like the hand of man has touched it?
So you're
Okay.
asking how wild is this place?
Pretty much.
Anyone else looking for something specific or not?
I mean, as I said, I'm looking for living things.
I know. So, Smiles, this place looks not necessarily like any human has put anything there. It's looks pretty damn natural. The trees don't look like they are placed neatly in a line. The lake doesn't seem to have that kind of perfect shore that the hobbits so much prefer. And yeah, although the only thing that is noticeable to you is the water because it's the only thing that seems slightly unnatural, but not necessarily you would notice. Not something that hobbits would do. It's like there's a pretty breeze going on. It's kind of ruffling your furs, yet the lake has not a wrinkle in it. Like, you know, a branch could fall off into the water, or there could be a bird landing on it, or even fish that could like pop up and like leave little waves and ripples, and it's perfectly
It's like
flat.
glass.
Almost, yeah. And Tori, you're looking for life signs.
Hmm.
As said, there are birds in the sky overhead. You can hear things in the woods surrounding you. Nothing big, nothing spectacular, just things. But again, when you look at the lake, there is not a wrinkle on it. You notice this as well because you're looking for like ducks or geese,
Mm.
something like that, and it's just not there.
Okay.
The water is
Mm.
strange.
He nods. Yes, it seems Like a mirror. Hmm.
Smiles will
People who
sniff the
wants to.
Smiles
go
will
on.
sniff the air.
Tori, for his part, he's looking at if he can get the attention of one of the birds.
Okay, first of all, as you say, it looks like a mirror. People who have occult or Black Fury lore can make me a roll. Difficulty is going to be a little bit higher because no one has told you clear out a name or anything. But so diff, just keep it at a random diff 8 for now. No one wants to. Like you can get there with occult, with enigmas, or with Black Fury lore.
Sorry, what you said? I heard Enigma, and I'm like, what?
Did I break up?
No, it's if you've got Black Fury Law or Occult enigmas, you can roll them. I think is what Saskia was saying.
Yeah. All right, being roboty.
No. It's actually quite clear.
Okay.
Difficulty what for occult or
8.
enigma? Okay, since we're not in the vicinity of a septic lower, so 2.
I have the darts, I just have very, very few darts.
You could roll occult, enigmas, or Black Fury. You did one of those.
That was
two?
Black Fury law.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. No. Okay. Calls no bell. Katori, you have heard of a myth where a man was so in love with himself
Mm-hmm.
that he looked into the lake,
Mm-hmm.
and he looked into it so long that he eventually drowned in the lake. This lake looks like a mirror, as you said.
Well, that's interesting. He's gonna communicate through the packlink and mindlink. So I may not know much about Hamid tales, but this one I remember. It's about a man who, like a lot of Hamids, turns to Olaf. No offense.
Some taken.
Loved himself very much. In fact, he loved his reflection so much he drowned.
What a douchebag.
The apes are obsessed with themselves and their works.
True, but it seems that, well,
I'm surprised more don't do it.
Smiles, even by our standards, that's a little extreme.
the lake, however,
I suppose you'd
looks-
have to get close enough to natural water.
It looks like a reflective surface, although, as he thinks, I don't think any of us would fall for their own reflection. So there must be something, probably something akin to the whispering voice from the underworld, something that tries to drag us. We need to be careful.
Is there ever a reason not to be careful in this place?
Well, I don't know. Those sheep sounded like reason not to be careful as we ate them.
They were tasty.
They tasted like victory.
They tasted like meat.
Tomato. Victory always tastes like meat.
What do tomatoes have to do with it?
Yes, Olaf, please explain to me why you're talking about tomato.
Is a homemade phrase. I mean, samey, same. No real difference.
Well, I mean, there's no really difference between tomatoes.
Playing with words.
Mm. And he's he's going to look at the birds who are flying not that far. Hey, hey, bird! Yes, you. I can see you.
Hey! Hey!
Can you come a little bit closer? What?
Eat?
I didn't. I'm sorry, Saskia. I didn't understood what you were saying, even if you're not the bot.
Eat?
Ah. Mm. He goes, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
not? Why? Why?
He looks very confused at that bird.
The bird does land actually, but on a branch and far away from your jaws.
I mean, yeah, that's what he was saying. Like, I have no intention of eating you. I ate sheep.
Yes.
I ate
Uh-huh.
sheeps. I don't care
The
about
bird,
bird.
the bird is looking at you, and one of those look like you say that. Mhm.
Mhm. What can you tell me about the lake, the water?
What? What?
Mm. When people go in lake, are they still wet or are they dead? I don't know. Let me rephrase it. Are they still alive or do they dead? Because obviously they'd be wet. They'd be wet dead.
When go in? Dry. When come out? Not? Not?
I think this bird is giving me a brain aneurysm. Because wait, when he say they enter, they're not wet, but when he say when they come out, they're wet. Is that what he said?
No, he said not. I'm sorry, my
When
bird's
go
is a little
wet,
rusty.
when go out, not.
When they
When
go in, they're wet. When they come out, not. I'm guessing that means they don't come out.
mm, has anybody come out of the water?
Bird's kind of cocking its head and just see.
Let me check in my bird brain.
No, see. No, see.
Mm,
How long is the memory of a bird?
Thank you.
well, generally not that high, unfortunately. Hmm. As he thinks. I don't see very much what we can do at this point outside of entering the lake, but that seems very suspicious.
But if we stand here, then we do nothing. Surely we have to try something. There is risk, but if we do not try, then if we do not do something, what is the point of staying here?
Yes.
Mm. If Kotori was Hamid, he would say vacations, but he's not. So I guess he's gonna approach the lake and he's gonna, touch it with one of his paw, like, yeah, I'm testing the water, quote unquote, to see if it's burning hot or if it's watery.
Well, it's definitely watery. What you notice instantly, first of all, the sensation that comes off the lake is definitely not necessarily unnatural, but
Mm-hmm.
but it does feel like it's altered. Like there is something magical about it almost. Which you can clearly immediately see because when you put your paw in it, there are no wrinkles. The lake stays as flat as the mirror.
Hmm. He's gonna throw a rock with his paw, like push the rock.
You're gonna push it or you're gonna throw it.
I mean, pretty much does a flicker, with his paw to throw it a little bit far.
Okay.
Like, obviously not going it at full force. He's just
No,
wanting to
okay.
see.
Not fair. There is a whoop, and you can see kind of through the reflections that you can also see. You can kind of see the rock actually reaching the bottom. It's not that deep yet where you throw it, but the lake is obviously very clear.
Mm-hmm.
And again, there are no wrinkles to disturb the image of the lake. It's like bloop, and the lake falls flat again immediately. Also, now that you're actually standing on the edge of the lake, y'all
Mhm.
can make me. Y'all can make me 2 rolls.
Uh-huh.
No, no, 2 rolls. The first is a willpower roll.
Okay. Okay.
And after that is a perception alertness, but just first do the willpower.
Saskia, if it looks unnatural and weird, may I please also do a sense worm check? Simply, not because I personally think there's worm, but because anything unnatural is calls will automatically think there's worm.
Oh crap!
You,
I forgot to ask you before I rolled, and I'm guilty
yes.
here. What was I thinking about here? Is it temp or perm?
That's fine.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay. Figured it.
And sure, you can do a sense worm if you want to. Just one question. It was div 7 and
Okay, sorry. So I can fumble hard.
it's still
I still
you're still
pass,
good.
but
You're still
only.
good. This is good. Okay. Those with 1 success, which is calls and no one else, I believe.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. Calls. You can feel like there is a pull. Not necessarily of the lake, but of your own reflection in the water. It's fascinating to you.
It's something interesting.
It's so small.
Your reflection has become interesting. The rest of you don't feel it. Maybe the ones with 2 success and like yeah. And if you want to make your sense do that first. And then you can all
So,
make perception alertness.
can we actually do primal urge instead.
Sure, you can do Primal Urge as well, but I basically already gave you what you would got for Primal Urge
Okay.
because I was like, well,
Sure. No problem.
like you can still do it.
So this is my perception alertness. I am in Hispo, which
Awesome.
only gives me a -1, but is paid off today.
Obviously, keep it please for a moment there, and then I'll
That
first
is
answer.
my sense worm first.
There is no more worm here, as you would expect in any other natural environment.
That's fine. It's just, it was weird, so she had to.
It's definitely weird. I will give you that immediately.
And then perception alertness.
Perception alertness, yes, please.
I have. What dice? Sorry. 4.
Okay. Kotori,
Mhm.
you have the idea that a little bit deeper in the lake, not on the surface, you can see something like maybe it's a branch. It's still kind of like wavering a little bit, but you can see that there is motion underneath the surface.
Mhm.
4 successes. The motion that Kotori is seeing, yes, there are. You can actually see even like fishes swimming underneath the water, and I believe there's one with 5 successes, if I'm correct.
It's Brolaf.
Yeah,
Hi.
Olaf can actually see as you kind of see the fish moving underneath the water. Those with 4 successes and 5 successes, of course. Olaf actually can see something that seems to be a tail, but like a fish tail, but bigger.
There's a big thing down there.
Mm.
A lot further into the lake, actually. Like the lake is rather big.
Yeah.
Where Kotori through the rock, you could still kind of stand, especially while you were like in Lupus, you would have to raise your head to stay above water. But this was like in the middle of the lake, where it's like really deep.
Cannot fight a fish underwater. We need the bowl.
Mm.
Katori,
Yes.
if the bowl is magic, can you tell us where it is?
Mm. Uh...
Then if 3 of you distract
Oh,
the fish,
oh shit, that's right. I have that right.
Is that right?
Yeah, I have. You know how questing stone is to find people? I have the
Mhm.
equivalent of find stuff. So let
if
me grab my Uktana tribe book.
sorry,
As
just to,
Tori.
as Smiles will keep going.
Mhm.
Sorry, just to explain the plan.
No, yeah, go on.
If 3 of if 3 distract the thing down there, and then one of us, I am the faster, gets the bowl and escapes.
Mm. It makes sense.
In
Okay,
In my
right.
I do not know, as much as I am reluctant to say it, in my experience of having to be in water, forepaws and fur are not good for speed.
You don't. You just have to survive.
What if it is down? If you are going to retrieve it,
Yes. You need to make the fish leave.
Hmm. Okay, actually, in our instance, it's not gonna be extremely useful, this one, because it just add a die for Enigma investigation and occult related to a search. However, I have another right. Victoria is going to start to prepare while I'm using the magic of reread how to do the totem. Okay, calling the spirit guide. No. Okay, so I'm gonna use a willpower point. To ensure that I have at least one success. Yeah, so Katori is going to start to draw with his paws on the sand as he is slowly making circles into other circles, forming the form of what would appear to be a water snake. And he is going to call forth a spirit guide that will help him to, well, find the object of his quest. And I'm going to roll, as I said, spend the willpower. Yup, pass. So basically, what happened is that the sand is going to start to move on its own, starting to form a snake, and the snake will start to crawl onto Katori's fur before disappearing inside him.
Okay.
And basically what the spirit guide does is that it helps me in a quest that I have, which currently is the location of the bowl. And it will give as long as it is for helping location of the object and everything. I have 5 bonus dice for all perception investigation rolls.
Okay. That is cool.
It's such a good ride.
Trying to find it right now, but I can't yet.
I'll send you a link.
Oh, it's not on the W20?
No.
It's
No.
from the Octana tribe book.
Okay.
Let me
Check.
send.
That's cool.
Yep, I put you through on Facebook. On Facebook, you have a reference page.
Yes. My computer is, however, fucking slow, so I'll probably have it in 5 minutes.
It's okay.
Eh.
And
So,
yeah, he's however going to look into the lake once more before looking at the others. So now I'm going to ask the silly question. Does any one of us know how to breathe underwater?
No.
Uh, why would? But
That I. But you can learn that.
I mean, my tribe can.
Oh,
no, it's not something that's really come up before.
Hmm.
it would probably be a far day before the Uktana were to teach one such as I.
Hmm. I doubt that we're gonna be able to breathe under the surface of this water. Hmm.
That is why we have to be quick.
Can you breathe under the
Or-
surface of other water?
Or I may have another solution for that.
We only need how far. Can we have Can we look and see roughly how far down it is to the deepest point?
the deepest point you can't see from here on. The deepest that you can see, that's swimmable. I'm just gonna keep it at swimmable because I don't understand your
Mm.
length measurements at all. So,
Especially because Smiles will make the point that when we are Krynos or Hispo, we can hold our breath for a very long time.
exactly.
We don't need this. Needs to be quick because any time we spend down there, the longer we spend down there with something that is big and doesn't want us down there, is dangerous. We need to make this as quick as possible, and the plan needs to be about being as quick as possible.
Katori is gonna nod. Well, I mean, I was gonna suggest that we summon a water elemental or an air elemental to keep us as much air as we needed and also be provided some help.
Could summon a water elemental maybe to help us, but we can't have any part of the plan. That means that we need to breathe more, because if we're at the point where we can't hold our breath anymore, we're down there too long.
In my young days, as he chuckles, a water spirit gave me uh, gales as a charm.
It would be better if they gave us the ability to move quickly in the water.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. So, tap tap. Everybody's gonna do the summoning. Tap tap tap. As I,
What do we have to offer them?
That is true. We are disturbing that place.
mm, Gnosis.
We're disturbing that place.
Mm, mm, as he's
Calls, you are the
thinking.
Galliard. The water spirit will want a story. It'll want a tale. Do you have one?
I have tales. We have many tales. But water spirits depends what entertains them. They are not as fickle as some spirits, but
Yes, they can be quite different from one another, but they still want to be entertained. Hmm. Well, we have many tales to tell. It is still working.
if you summon one and we ask if the tale is suffice, we can do so. It either is or it isn't.
Well,
The problem is
to
if
put
it
it,
is not, is then it will be angry at us, for it will know what we are doing. There is a
But
risk here.
mm,
I mean only that we ask if it wishes to hear one, not. Do we do this ourselves? Do we go ahead? Either way, the longer we wait here, the longer there is time for things to know we are here.
Yes.
he's gonna nod. All right. I'll only call one in case of emergency. I have way to summon them faster than through the ritual.
Can
And
Sorry.
I was just going to say he shifts. He's going to shift form, and yeah, he's gonna go for his bow.
Smiles
Or
is going to shift into Krinos
Krinos.
as well, as it will be more aquatic.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's right. We can't do the dog paddle. It's not
Underwater.
not very good. Yay, Krinos.
It's definitely a thing.
If I will go for the ball, and the rest of you distract whatever it is. Katori, if you can try and point me to where it is, it will be quicker.
Yes, we do. We do
Hmm.
the search once I found where it is. Smiles. You go take it. If there is a thing that attacks us, we will distract it for as long as you need to bring the bull to the surface.
Anaconda swims in rivers. Perhaps I will get jump on it.
He nods. Very well. Then let us move. Bloop.
Okay. You,
Smiles will move around whilst the rest of them head into the water, heading away from the group.
okay. I take it that you are still walking on the shore then and not actually entering the water yet?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Then yeah, let's start with the four others first. You enter the water, and again, it's kind of weird how it feels because no ripples. As you could actually like jump in and try to splatter around, except there would be no splatter, which is kind of weird. Um, and yeah, you walk down, and you can actually, as you go further and further, you notice that you can walk a pretty good part of the lake before it actually, especially since you're all in Kratos right now, before you like head on or actually need to swim. What you can see from here on is still that you can still, even though you have to swim at this point, the water is is bright, is clear. You can still see the bottom of the lake. It does starts to become a little bit more darker, but you can still kind of see where you have to go. It does become more difficult to get the distance right between yourselves and the bottom of the lake, because that's what water does. It disturbs like the way that you see things, the way that you view things, and yeah, you move further and further into the middle of the lake, where Katori will obviously feel the pull coming from. It's kind of weird to think that a obsidian ball would be lost so deep into the lake, but it kind of starts to make sense when at some point underneath you can kind of see like a rowing boat, or what's left of it anyway. Like on the edge or on the bottom of the lake, you can actually see that lying there. At this point, you're sure that, well, swimming down would take you like 40 seconds maybe, but well, you can hold your breath that long. You're fucking Krynos. Yes. You're all pretty damn comfortable or confident that you can still keep your breath that long, unless you would actually be a medicine asthmatic, which is an option. And if you want to, the four of you can make me another perception alertness. Difficulty is, I don't know what kind of difficulty I gave you last time for the perception alertness. I didn't, I believe.
Yeah.
So just keep it at normal diff, but depending on the successes, you may see something like that, because yeah, water, it's difficult.
3 successes.
Okay, you're not part of that group. Sorry.
No, so that's true.
But then again, you are walking past the shore, so I'll give a little bit less than the rest, but I'll still give you something.
3.
Okay.
2.
Yay.
1.
Ooh.
Sad.
Well, Katori looks mostly into the direction of the of where your spirit guide is pointing you, and you start to see the rowing boats in the distance and some rudders. Actually, you can see more things, like random things, some big, some small, a chest, a cup, a spear, like old and rusted. There's a number of things there, just kind of hoarded together. And it's from there that you can kind of feel the pull. It's pretty deep. Let's see, then we had the calls with 2 successes. You look around, you can see the fish underneath you. They're all pretty small, and like from the corner of your eye, you as well see like a shadow kind of shifting through the waters, going incredibly fast, and it's about the size of a hommet. It's hommet-sized, and Smiles can actually see the same. He can see at some point, he can see something kind of shift away at another spot of where Carl's, like, if you would point it out to each other, and since you have the link, you can clearly tell it's at another point in the lake, where you also see something hommet-sized shifting away, fishtail, and Olaf can see a similar shape, clearly hommet-shaped, like it has a torso, looks kind of hommet, but it has a tail, and you can kind of see it hanging around the treasure heap, like it's waiting for it.
There's more things in the water.
Oh. And
Some of them got like homid parts and fish parts, which really confuses me in a lot of different ways.
oh, Saskia.
Yes, sweetheart.
Um. So, so can I do an occult check, or
Of
do you
course you
want,
can.
or do you want me to make a changeling check?
No, because
Ha!
I don't know changeling.
This is
I
where you
am not.
roll the law the ST doesn't have.
Well, that is fine, and I will give you nothing because there's nothing I can tell you.
Ah. Oh.
I've made my own.
So it's okay. I don't know the difficulty, but
Oh
it's
boy.
but yeah, I heard of
Okay.
those legendary fishes.
Yes, you've heard of these legendary fishes. You've heard of the things that they call mermaids or sirens. You know that they, in various ways, tend to lure their victims underwater and then drown them. You know that that their voices are can be either charming or terrifying based on whatever they prefer, to either scare away the ones that they don't want or attack them into being too afraid to move, or lure them into with their charms and actually having like sailors who tie themselves to poles and still try to untie themselves as they hear the sound of the Lorelei or of other sirens calling out to them as they fall madly in love with them. Actually, what you remember, since you are swimming in this mirror lake, is that the story of this man who became so infatuated with himself was a story of Echo and Narcissus, and that Echo was one of those so-called sirens
Mm.
and was in love with Narcissus. And I can tell you the entire story, but I'm not going to bother you with this now because it's not valid for the story.
So yeah, I also feel that I need to make a curiosity check because that's just too weird.
And as you do that, what you also remember is that besides, oh god, besides them being terribly charming or terrifying, um, underneath that beautiful exterior of charminess, there can lie some pretty savage uh, beasts, animals that tear their victims apart if necessary.
Mm.
There you go.
So
And
yeah,
you like this. You are like, oh my god, this is interesting. Let's go.
yeah. I mean, he remembers. He remembers about a fish lady that kept singing about being under the sea and talking with crabs.
hmm hmm
just, just weird. Except that the one he remembers, she killed herself at the end and becomes foam, which obviously is the superior version. And yeah, he convey through the packling that, oh yeah, I know exactly what it is. And he sends, the images, the old illustration of mermaids and how, yeah, they seduce Hamid, or they scare them away, and then they drag them underwater. And oh my goodness, oh my god, this is so interesting. I need to see one.
That's fucked up. That's all you get from Olaf when you start getting into the details.
Coles is just very confused.
Yep. Completely.
And yeah, he's going to still search for his treasure, but god damn it, I need to, like, it's probably like this most silliest tourist ever. Like, yeah, I need to take a picture. I need to take a selfie with a mermaid.
Oh boy.
I mean, yeah, he completely feels the pool of curiosity from Uktena pretty much telling him,
It-
you should check into that. Obviously, this is such a good idea.
Kitori, but what about the bowl though?
Well, I mean, I'm searching for the ball, but, having a mermaid, that would be great.
But
That would
but
be
I don't
great.
see a bowl down there, Kitori.
We're going to find the ball. We're going to
It,
find it.
but there's the one treasure pile, and I do understand the ideal of going across the water and taking plunder during a seasonal raid. Believe you me. But you're a throw.
I'm Saskia before people lecture Kotori about how he should have definitely buy common sense someday and
Well, he
get
should
rid
have.
of curiosity.
Mhm.
Can I, because Olaf points out to the treasure heaps and whatever. Can I make a perception investigation to see if I see the ball? Because obviously he's bothering me with these balls things.
Sure, you can. Go ahead.
I mean, nothing stops me to
Now
point out.
make the call. The roll.
I will point to
Uh.
Smiles. He will get the thing, and I will see my mermaids. Like, jeez.
Like the
Like,
entire
jeez.
time, just in the background. Call's never experienced being in a pack with Olaf, and neither did Smiles directly. But now that there is a silence and Katori is doing things, all anyone can hear just faintly in the back of their minds is under the sea. Under the sea.
Oh
Do, 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 under the sea.
So, Saskia, does
Yes.
detail-oriented specialty of perception works?
Of course it does.
7 successes.
Very well. You see and feel because your spirit guardian is helping you, or spirit counselor. What is it? Spirit Freud. It's helping you. You can see, like you can indeed barely see it, but like half disappeared under the water or under the sand of the bottom of the lake. You can see something completely black, and it's so black that it's actually when your eye catches it, it's like, why didn't I see this before?
And
Sticking out. It's a sizable bowl actually. Like you would need at least 2 hands to hold it.
What about in Krynos form?
In Krynos, you can do it with 1. But like these women of who this bowl belongs, this is a pretty big bowl for them.
yeah, one
Like,
would
yeah.
wonder how they would fucking do it.
No, you can imagine that if they swap it around often enough, they could carry it. But seeing as it's pure obsidian, which is heavy as shit, they might need all 3 of them carrying it to actually have enough strength to do so.
That's assuming that the spirits followed the laws of gravity
Physics.
and all the other things.
Exactly, Anne. Thank you.
Coles will not worry about these things because it's spirits. And spirits do
Physics
weird
is
shit.
for silly Mohammeds.
And y'all
Yeah,
can
the laws
make.
of that physics don't really bother her too much. But she will point out to Katori that, like, if he still seems distracted, she will remind him of a story of a time when they went somewhere else where there was lots of treasure.
And as she does that, you can now make
And-
me a perception alertness check.
Yeah. And he
And
sends
Smiles can make it, but it won't affect anything for the others.
perception alertness, you said?
Yes.
Difficulty what?
Yes. Standard.
Difficulty, I failed.
Difficulty
Fail.
difficulty irrelevant.
Difficulty irrelevant.
Well,
Uh,
you are looking into the
oh,
water, so I'm not gonna give you the 3.
shit!
Yeah,
Actually,
I have 3 successes.
I'm stupid.
Yes.
I had activated my gift. I'm stupid.
Especially because, Duncan, are you still in Lupus? Oh wait, you don't have
No,
the
I'm in
3 yet?
Krynos as well.
Yeah. Is
I'm
that
like
because
-3 still because I have heightened senses active.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Which I'm stupid because I forgot I had it.
okay? Now in that case, you can see it. Smiles can see it. Um. Yeah, the rest. Sorry. Keep your rolls there, please, for a moment, because it's sneak attack time.
I thought it was hug time.
No. And I will write mine in the chat because I will need to roll stuff.
Under the sea.
Yep. And let's go down the list. First on my list is calls. And it's gonna be pretty damn simple because it's basically gonna be the same shit for everyone. But I will need to add differently depending on what you did. So Dex. Mm-hmm. 10 plus 2. Calls. You are being grappled for 1, 2, 3 successes only. But still being grappled.
Okay.
Keep the 3 in mind, please, because I will need to do this for all of you. Olaf failed.
Yep.
So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3,
That's a
4,
lot of successes.
5, 6, 7 successes to grapple. And Gatori has 3 as well. Wait, sorry. Pulled, no, 5 successes because I miscounted myself there. My apologies.
Happens.
Keep 5 successes in mind. And Gatori only gets grappled for 2.
It's okay. She doesn't really want to hurt me.
As there are, as you're, it's actually coming from under you. So your legs are, well, from your legs on, you're getting grappled. And we can, well, Smiles, you get to see that out of the, well, the corners of the lake, there are 3 individuals coming, and they're shooting up towards the 3 Garu in the water, wrapping their arms around them that seem to form kind of, like they seem to stretch a little even to fully envelop the Garu. And yeah, there's 3 of them to grapple, and a 4th one is nearby.
This sounds like my cue.
And yeah, before that happened, I had sent you, co-location of the thingy.
Yep.
Yes, that you did.
So, Smiles is diving into the water.
Yes, but we're gonna roll initiative anyway.
That's fine.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, it completely.
So you get to jump. You get to jump basically as the others are getting grappled, and then initiative. This does remind me that I need to look up their base.
Damn, that's a lot of fish.
Is that?
Oh no, wait. I realize I don't think I have 17 anymore. I need to keep assuming I'm in his boat. I do not. I have 16.
Okay, I've put all mine there. Is there anyone wanting to make a list? Else I'll do it, but that's gonna take some time more. Okay.
I am kind of crappy at making them, so
I can do it if you want.
If you would like, that would be amazing. I can do it as well, but yeah.
I
Like
don't
I said,
promise to be fast, but I'll be there in a sec.
that's cool. Okay, at least then we can continue with the or start with the actual combat because then I'll just look it up.
Actually, I think it's a dice off between Calls and Siren 1.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Let's see, what's your dex?
In Krinos, I believe is
Yeah.
5.
Then you go first.
Okay. That's less helpful right now. But I'm grappled, so literally, like, the only thing I can do other than spend some rage is try and attempt to get out of grapple.
Yes, you can definitely attempt to get out of grapple.
Okay. Let me paste one more thing here, and then I will attempt to get out of grapple. Just for my sanity, what am I rolling again?
Strength brawl
Strength roll.
versus my strength brawl.
Okay. It's 10.
Nice.
I have 5.
I have less because damn you once. Like I know I should always make my characters twice as strong because I always have to bounce up to my ones. So yes, you break free from your grapple.
Okay, and that is her action, and she will spend 1 rage.
Okay. And I'm just gonna call this Siren 1 because I did not think about numbers countering that. So the first 3 have just grappled. So Siren 1 is gonna reinitiate the grapple on calls.
Quick, see between Siren 2 and Katori, who has the higher dex?
The Sirens all have 4. I didn't give them variations.
So it means I'm in contention with them.
Yeah, me too. I have Dex 4.
Oh, really? What's your wits?
3.
So we need to roll off.
And I go first because Sirens have wits 4.
Yeah.
Your afro.
Okay. I'd be willing to accept that, but
Nah, roll.
Make the roll.
all right.
There you go. You go first.
Okay.
Okay, so Siren, then Bob, then...
And this the Siren 1 grapples calls again for 1 meager success. You can try to evade using your rage action.
Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, all I can do is break out again.
Also, of course, everybody gain a
point of
Right.
rage.
So,
These guys also have a rage.
I think I dodged.
If you have more than one success, yes.
That would be 5 successes.
Yes, you did. This one will also spend a rage, and it's up to number whatever's up next. On the 15s, there is indeed Katori. There is.
It's Siren 6, then Olaf, then Katori.
Okay, Siren 6
So
is.
I'm nearly there.
No, thanks, Anne. Thanks a lot. Siren 6 is at this point not yet moving. It's hovering at the treasure. And then it is, so it's waiting. Is anyone below the water surface? I have not asked this before combat, so I'm asking now. Anyone below the water surface?
I
Yeah.
mean, I
Smiles is.
assumed we were under. I assumed everybody was under the water surface.
Well, technically, I assumed that you guys were like swimming above water surface, like with your head, until you got grappled. But the grapple doesn't pull you down immediately because it first has to attach. So you don't weren't pulled down. So unless you voluntarily went down, which is
I mean,
it's your call
Katori
to
would
make
have gone
right
down.
now. Okay, you're gone down.
Yeah.
Smiles gone down.
Yeah, Smiles went down.
Okay, calls Olaf. Yes or no?
So I assumed, like you, we were sort of going along the surface until. I mean, I don't know if Katori like dived down when he saw the super interesting treasure.
Doesn't matter. You get to choose right now.
Yeah,
You say
Cole
up.
wouldn't have wanted to dive under the water until the point she had to.
Okay. Olaf, up or down with his head?
I suppose we're going down.
Okay, so you're also underwater. Okay. That means that Siren 6 is gonna make a, because Katori has told you they have something that's called a charm or a intimidation, and this one will start singing. Make me a willpower.
There we go.
Everybody but calls. Make me a willpower roll div 6, standard div. And you have to have 3 successes. Sorry, 4 successes.
I have only one.
I have 4.
And bollocks, I only have 1.
Okay.
Now I wonder why Coles is not affected. I wonder why.
Smiles, you can hear them start to sing, but it doesn't immediately affect you. Katori, Olaf, this sounds beautiful, and you kind of want to go there.
The only musical sound that arouses Smiles is the screaming of cats.
Well, actually, this does bring in the interesting subject, but fuck it, I just want to ask. What does Katori hear? What does he like? What does he find interesting as a sound, singing, howling?
But so in term of sound, I would say howling.
Okay, so Katori hears a howl that's, he may have heard once or twice from calls, but it's that beautiful. And it sounds longing, sad, but mysterious.
Oh my trigger word, mysterious.
I know. Olaf, what kind of music does Olaf listen to?
Do you really want to know?
I don't even care if it's death metal. That these women are like screaming their lungs out for you in death metal style.
Olaf predominantly listens to progressive Japanese jazz and occasionally polka music.
Awesome. I have no idea what kind of sound that is, so I'm not even going to try to find a comparison for it. But that's what you're hearing, and it sounds great, and you really want to go there. Deeper into the lake. And as for effect on your next actions, your will roll to break free out of the grapple with a +1 difficulty for now.
Okay.
So that was Siren number 6. Who is next? Paul's made a great list and made a great list. I love this list. Ah, Olaf.
Okay, so you said I'm on a +1 difficulty to break out or do stuff, I guess.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So I'll be rolling those dice now, and
Yep.
I'll just keep the +1 diff in mind. Let me see if my math's correct. I don't take chronos often, but when I do,
You completely forget the modifiers.
goddamn right I do.
413.
Okay. 7 plus 4 is 11, plus Anaconda is 13. Let's see how I do. Damn you ones. So currently my breakout rolls at a whopping 2 successes. Anybody remember the last time I rolled grapple in this mod?
And Siren number 2 keeps holding on to you.
Okay.
Okay. It is now Kotori.
So strength brawl.
Yep. +1 difficulty.
Yep. So strength. Okay. +1 diff, so it's diff 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Very nice.
And what about Fish Lady?
Yeah, you break out. She doesn't have any
No,
successes. Number
no,
3
let me
is
go.
bad.
You have a quite good howl, but you don't really that much interest me. I'm
Well,
married.
that was actually the one near the treasure. The one howling. So yeah, you break loose. That's tips. Anything else you want to do?
Blah, 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 blah. Well, mm, okay. So the voice is very nice, but I've not succumbed to it. It's just very, very nice.
Moment, yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Uh, I'm gonna make her taste her own medicine.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna call for the coil of a serpent to
So you're activating a gift next to breaking out. I am not a very experienced ST, but I
Oh
think
yeah,
breaking out of a
that
grapple
would
is the
be
full move.
yeah, no, that would
I
be
think anything else is more referred to. Do you want to spend rage or do you want to make like something quick?
eh, yeah, no, probably other than attacking her. He wouldn't do very much anything else. So I think I will also spend 1 rage.
Okay, this is good. Then we have Smiles.
Yes.
Yes.
Smiles, can I activate Blur of the Milky Eye whilst moving?
I would give you half movement. However, I do need to ask you a question.
Yep.
You were not stealthing at all, so you are definitely spotted by at least the one that's
then it is meaningless because that was largely
Yeah.
what I was doing. Because I appreciate that you can't stealth diving into a pond. That's
Yeah.
just not a thing you can do.
Yeah, you really can't. Like, I was joking when I talked about trying to get the jump. You're splashing around water.
But yeah, whereas blur would have possibly been useful. But if they notice me, then they notice me. So blur is impossible. So what Smiles is going to do is he is going to power swim down to where Katori has showed him the bowl is.
Okay. Going into the direction of the big treasure heap and siren number 6.
Cool. And he will. Can I roll like Dex Athletics or Strength Athletics to get down as fast as possible?
Sure, give me a roll.
Okay, which one of the two?
Strength athletics because you're swimming.
Cool. Okay. Damn it. It's the same dice pool, but one of them has a specialty. That's only one success.
Okay. You get a little faster. Okay. Siren number 5 is Smiles can make me a perception alertness roll. Just for the sake of it, really, because this one is not moving yet, unless it's being spotted. Oh, what is that spell? Just had it. Oh wait, yes, yeah. Smiles, you're the only one not in combat. You can make me a perception alertness check.
Perception alertness.
Yeah, it don't need to be a lot of successes.
1,
Actually,
2,
she just rolled
3,
this one
4,
earlier.
5.
Okay, well, you barely spot one of them hiding in basically the same part of the lake as where number 6 is. There are clearly 2 who are keeping guard of the treasure heap.
Okay. Mm.
And that's number 5. Yes, you want to, well, actually, I'm gonna give her a perception empathy to see if she notices that you noticed her. Her empathy isn't that high. Well, her empathy is okay. Her perception isn't that great. She has 4 successes. So yeah, she notices that you saw her because I don't think in Krynos your subterfuge would be brilliant.
Sorry, manipulation subterfuge.
Yeah, if you
With-
want to hide that you're being seen, but you're in Krynos, so
With the Krynos penalty, I'm assuming. Okay.
yes, you're in Krynos. I take it.
Yes. No successes.
So in that case, she is going to do the same thing that her sister did just now, and is also going to start singing. And again, everybody but Calls can make me a willpower roll.
Yay, I like willpower rolls.
And again, you need 4 successes.
Damn.
I did
Only
that.
3.
Still
Okay.
1 success.
Okay.
It's
Hola.
still very interesting.
It's getting more and more interesting.
This is another willpower roll.
Yes.
Okay. How many successes am I trying to be? 4?
4.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. Hope I don't botch. He said, merely failing.
It's okay, you're on the same level as Katori.
Yes. Smiles now has a +1 difficulty to resist,
Okay.
and basically resist. Well, being or going back up or resisting their pull.
Does
And
you have
Katori and
+2?
Olaf are now at a +2. Yes.
Oh, shit.
Mhm. And that means that this was number 5's turn. Number 3 is with Katori.
Oh, hi.
Katori broke free,
Yes.
so siren number 3 is going to grapple again.
No,
Yes,
no. I deny
But-
you with my rage action, and I will try to dodge. If
you will
if
try to dodge. Yes, but
you succeed, I will try to dodge.
I got 3.
Okay, I will try to dodge.
Right.
So, extra floodic, okay. I cannot fully dodge the
Nope.
hug.
Nope, you are being hugged again, and this creature will also spend rage. Don't have a lot. But still. I keep looking at the wrong place for the initiative list. Siren number 4 is with the with the group. Anyone not caught at this point? Olaf, right? Olaf is loose?
Mm,
Or calls?
Calls is loose.
Calls is loose.
yeah,
Sorry.
calls is loose.
My apologies. Siren number 4 will go. Let's see if here. Yeah, siren number 4 will go towards calls and will attempt to grapple.
She only spent 1 rage, so has no dodgy dodge left.
Wow, this is a good grapple. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You grappled for 7.
Mm-hmm.
And there is siren number 2 finally, who will slowly start making its way back towards, actually into the direction of Smiles.
Yay, friends! I
Yay.
think.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure. Sure they're friends. She,
Friendship.
shall she do that? I forgot. Please make me another willpower roll this time. 5.
5. Jesus.
Sorry. I took into account all the ones that I'm rolling usually, and the fact that you kind of murdered without any difficulties my other challenges.
Because
So,
one enemy is always easy to kill.
Yes, I know, but you had the scorpions and the manticores pretty quick.
Well, with a +2 diff, I failed.
Is Calls having to roll or not?
Coles is still with her head above the water, so no.
Okay, oh yeah, because she has to be pulled down. She hasn't been grappled for long enough.
Okay. Yeah, Katori is now at a +3 and Smiles at a +2.
Yep.
Right round.
So failing. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a fail.
Wait a minute.
It's not a botch.
No, it's not a bunch, but
Not a
it's
botch,
only.
but it's a fail.
Just remember that the because I think you just did it wrong, by the way. Although I think with the success you just didn't beat 5 fucking successes I had. The
I mean,
the +1 difficulty is to resist them pulling you down. So basically, it's more on the physical rolls. Like you,
Okay, I thought it did.
willpower will stay the same. It's just that you don't want to resist them anymore. You just
Oh.
want to be pulled back in by them. So you won't actively fight or
Okay.
struggle against the grapple will become more difficult. Not the willpower.
Okay, that's fine.
But I still don't think you had 5 successes, even if
Oh
you
no,
would have the
I
success.
didn't have
No.
5 success.
But just because else it would be kind of sick. Yeah. Okay. Rage rounds. Who has them? Or did you all spend them?
I don't have rage anymore.
Mine was spent in Dodgy Dodge.
Smiles, did you spend it?
Nope.
Okay. Olaf, did you spend rage?
Nope.
Okay. Wow. And 1, 3, and 4 did. So 1 is gonna actually do damage on calls. So it's just a strength roll. And we'll start swimming down. Oh, wow. Okay. Soak me 3 lethal, please.
Sorry, who, me?
No, me.
Oh, wait. I had 1 extra because it's doing it. But no. Oh, make it 2. Wow. As it's putting its claws, as you can see, it has some nice sharp nails, pulling it in your flesh, kind of latching onto you real tight. Giving you a hug.
It's just 2 now, right?
Yes, it's 2.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Because, yay, I had an extra dice resulted in fuck, it's 1.
Yeah, she soaked it.
Okay.
Tenna takes care of us.
Lieutenant does. Then it is rage for number 3, who was holding on to. Actually, wait a minute. This was number 3. Number 1 let go, I think. I don't know anymore. Fucking hell. One of them. Fuck those rage. Just this one is attacking you, and the other ones are too happy that they're actually holding on to their targets. Because I forgot which one is holding who, so I'm going to determine that now. We're going to go to the top of initiative calls.
I'm confused, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's my fault. Because Siren 1 first hold on to you, but let go, but then another one hold on to you, so I shouldn't. It doesn't
Siren
make sense.
4, I think. But yeah.
Yeah, so I've just decided to forgo the rage actions and just start at the top of the initiative. Yeah, this is what I got it now.
Yeah, other than breaking out of a grapple, there's, as far as I can understand, nothing else I can really do.
This is how it should be.
Right, I'm going to try something. Can I, in theory, use a gift? Like, I don't really know how you kneel underwater, but effectively it's basically...
You still have your head above the water.
But it's more like submission. It's like you submit, effectively.
Yes, you can. You can do
Could
that.
I do that on the one that's like holding
You
me?
can definitely do that.
Okay, rather than trying to break out. It doesn't actually require a notice to actually do, so I can also do it, spend rage if I want to. I haven't decided that yet. I'm going to see if this works first. Manipulation, intimidation. Although I am now currently in Krenos. So it's not. So there's no point. I have no stat apparently in Krenos.
Oh, okay.
So no, I will just use my physical stats. I will try and break out. I only have 2 successes out of that lot.
Okay. See, I counted on these kind of rolls. You break out. Okay. Are you spending rage?
Yeah, I still have a little bit left. She will spend 1 in the hopes that, yeah.
Okay. You also got damage, so you have gotten another rage.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't. I soaked the damage.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Or I didn't get it.
My bad. Apologies. Okay. So siren number 1 will will slash at you because you're being annoying. You keep breaking free, just like that. You still have a bottle of water, so her nice singing and everything won't work at the moment. So she is slashing at you for 3.
She's not going to try and dodge from the slash at this point.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 lethal, please.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I was like, I have dice, it's fine. No, I don't. So yeah, I take 4 lethal.
You take 4 lethal. Okay.
Now I get that rage.
Now you get that right. It's just fast. Siren number 6 is at the treasure still, is going to move in sync with or is going to move as slowly towards Smile as well. And it's Olaf's turn.
Yay! +2 difficulty breakout.
Yay!
Yay! I have a lot of dice to throw at this. Let's see what happens.
I know.
All right. So, and I'm gonna drop a rage for just the sake of doing so. So dropping 1 rage, defate. Let's see how this goes. It goes about the same as it did last time if you look at the bigger picture and the diff spike.
This true. And you basically do better because I have no successes. You break 3.
Well, hot diggity damn.
See, like, you guys are like, yeah, I mean,
It's a kind of mad.
keep it at that. Okay, you break free out of number 2. Oh, he's holding on to you. Okay. Katori. Or, yeah, you did.
Yes.
You said you spent rage. Katori, what are you going to do?
You,
Being
you mean
grappled by this interesting creature.
you mean in rage action?
No, we've
Yeah,
passed
it's
out
over.
from rage.
It's the normal turn.
Yeah, take your, because I know you spend a rage, but I'll wait for
Yeah,
you
but
also.
Yeah, but the rage was
Use it.
spent on dodging.
Yeah, okay. Yes, we're normal turns now.
Okay, so it's all very interesting. I observe it, but it's just trying to drag me down. Like really, this is not a good point to observe. Like, jeez.
It starts to become tempting to look at it more closely. Like, really?
I mean, of course it is tempting, but I can't really see if she's holding my legs and bringing me down. Like, I can't really
She's
see.
bringing
Like,
it closer to that what you find interesting. It's easier to just let go, to just let yourself sink.
well, I mean,
But this kind
it
of
would be
feelings are
easy.
starting to crawl into your head.
I mean, it would be easier if she let me go and I went myself. Like, geez.
So, what do you do?
Well, I'm going to make her let me go because I can do it on my own. Like, geez,
Mm,
woman. Okay. So I'm gonna do a dex roll.
a dex roll.
No, a strength roll. What am I saying?
Okay.
Strength roll to make her let me go, and
Mhm.
that's at +3 diff. Hooray! I
Yeah, sorry.
fail.
Yeah, I do.
I
Like, this
fail.
was the roll that I should have with Olaf, but no.
So I fail. I will spend another rage for his turn.
Okay. Then it is Smiles.
Okay. Smiles is still free.
Free as a bird.
So he is going to continue swimming down as fast as he can.
Yep.
Okay. Um. Yeah. And okay, so he had a success. There was the he. Sorry, he owned. Is it +1 difficulty against the music?
Yeah.
To resist the music.
No,
However,
it's
he
not to
is
resist the music. You can resist the music at your normal diff. It's to resist things as grapple or dodges. Like,
okay.
your body is becoming more sluggish, basically.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask is like if it was like actively drawing me down.
No,
Okay, that's
not
fine.
yet.
Cool. However, something is actively drawing me down, as that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes on my swim.
Okay, there are two of these interesting creatures swimming towards you, and you will reach each other. And I can tell you now already that the
And
third
they're
one is
between
also
me
going
and
to
the
come.
bowl.
There between you and the treasure heap in which the ball is lying. You will encounter each other in your rage action if you spend it, and else in your next
I will
turn.
therefore spend a rage if I will get there in
Okay.
time. Cool.
You will get to the creatures at that point. Yes.
Cool.
Okay. Siren 5 is. Let's see, I had 6 going towards you. I had 2, but that makes sense. I don't even know anymore. Because by now I think 2 doesn't. It doesn't make sense anymore to me, my list. It's okay. There is Siren 5 is coming towards you and is also again singing its interesting song as it does. It's like I don't even need to bother to. Jesus fuck. What? Okay. That one doesn't count. So willpower rolls all around, and again, like I'm sorry guys, but 4 successes.
One, 2 successes.
Okay, you're now at +2.
Yep.
All the calls willpower rolls.
Fail.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the 6 over here and the 7. I got canceled out by the 1.
Didn't call. Oh yeah.
Calls are still not underwater with her head. No.
Yeah.
I mean, Kotori is now bored with your water
Katori
power.
is staying. Actually, yeah, Katori is going to a now +2 instead of a +3. And at this time, I think Olaf is going to a +3 and Smiles is going to a +2.
Yep.
Okay. Um, okay. Next is number 3, which is holding on to Katori.
Mm-hmm.
Who will now um, is now making a strength roll to pull you down further. Actually, you're already underwater. To fuck with that. Yeah. She's going to make a bite on you, which is strength +2.
Well, I mean, that's extremely rude.
Well, you presumed that they were anything but. But it only does 1 lethal. Or it's gonna also on you.
Oh, that's charming. So yes. So you did just 1 damage.
I did just 1 damage.
Oh, that's just
Yeah, it's sweet.
yeah, it's sweet, it's cute. Kotori would probably pat her on the head like, good for you.
Okay. Then it is Siren 4. But I think I already did calls damage, so my list is again not correct. Stupid. I gave Siren 1. Holding on to calls. What it originally was. So fuck it, it's cool. So Siren 4 is also going on its way to intercept Smiles because, hey, he's going towards a treasure. These 3 are just swimming here. And it'll come a turn later than the other 2. Siren 2 is holding on to Olaf. It's just broken out by Olaf and will now try to initiate the grapple again. Three. Olaf spend rage?
He did.
Okay, do you want to use it to dodge the grapple?
No.
Okay, and you are now grappled.
Okay.
Rage, who spends?
I did.
I did.
Calls?
Good.
Go. What are you doing? You are currently still free because the siren who was holding you has grown tired of your shenanigans and just gave you an annoyed slash.
Yes. Seeing as the green bitch slapped me, she can be slapped back.
Okay.
Seeing as I have claws, not teeth, right now. Sorry, I had to just double check the not Hispo stats because I cannot remember I don't use claws. What are the different claws?
Standard. Just there's 6. As far as I know.
I don't use claws. I have 1 success.
Standard. Yes.
You have a single success?
1 success.
Go for it.
For Clory Claw damage to her greeny skin.
It only soaks one. It does not like this claw damage. So I grab my list here. And that was number 1. You gave her 3 claw damage. I like that word way better than egg. Next in line, Olaf. You are being hauled onto by green bitch number whatever. 2 to 4. I don't even know anymore. 2.
Alright. Well, diff 9. See what happens. Nothing. Nothing is what happens.
Okay. And Katori, did you spend rage?
Yes.
What's he doing?
It gives me a sadden that I'm not in his bow. Because I would have said I will give this siren a lesson in biting.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is how you need to do it. But she tried to bit me, so I guess I'm gonna claw.
You're gonna claw while you're being grappled.
I mean, I thought I let go of the grapple. Oh, that's right, I haven't let go, so I'm gonna try to actually let go.
Yes.
That's right. Let go of the grapple.
You're diff 8.
Sadness. That's right. All 3 successes.
It's not a
Damn
diff
it, guys! You give me a sadden.
8. Okay. Smiles.
Yes.
Yes. There are 2 green creatures.
There are 2 green creatures, and I will smite one of them by biting.
Please go ahead. Mm,
3 successes. One, two, three, 4, 5 ag. Bitey bite.
bite damage.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Bite soaks.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes 1 bite. And for sake of argument, I'm gonna say that this was siren number 6. Okay. That means that we are at the top of the round. Calls, you are still free. The thing in front of you, you did a claw.
Yeah, but it seems like we could use. She's pretty upset. I realize there's a flaw to my plan. Well, they can sing underwater. Can I try? How difficult is it going to howl underwater? I mean, I'm not sure quite how inspired everyone is going to be by howling noise.
Don't worry.
We are Murlocs.
Are inspiring.
Sorry, but yes, you are right. I could imagine Call's sticking her head under the water and be like,
She feels very passionately. She's just definitely trying to make sure they are inspired. It just doesn't really work. We'll give this a go because I feel this has to be done now. She's so caught up and she's convinced.
okay, do it. If you roll very well, but
I'm going. I also because there is the advantage of being in Krenos. So yes, I have an 8, a 9, and a 10. I don't know what diff you want to play with.
keep the 10.
Oh,
Through water, your passion is terrible to Olaf and to Katori, but Smash is too far away. You can't get that through.
okay. Olaf and Katori, would you like some extra rage?
Sounds good, Buckaroo.
Buckaroo. Yeah.
The whole America it up in here. You don't want to see me go full America dunk and seeing what happens.
Gets very excited.
So yeah, and she that the, and then she will. Well, there is differences as to whether you can do anything else in your turn, but if she will spend that rage she just gained anyway. Yeah.
Okay. Siren 1 was with calls and is going for another grapple. Yeah, it grapples you unless you want to try to dodge out of the way, which is fine.
No, she's still a bit caught up. She will accept it for now.
Okay, then you accept the hug of the green lady.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't fast enough to think about dodging.
Siren 6 is now at Smiles has been hurt by Smiles, which it doesn't like, and is also initiating a grapple at this point.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And don't forget
Grappled.
+2 for this. Yes, you're grappled. Okay. Then there is Olaf.
Okay. How much rage should we gain from that, Hal?
1.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Then I will spend that 1, and I will now roll to escape the grapple. We will see how that goes. A fair number of successes, even at diff 9. 3 whole successes.
Yes, you break loose.
Oh, holy fuck. I don't even know what to do with myself right now. That's astounding. No amount of Japanese jazz can hold me down.
No, Japanese jazz is going to hold you down. Okay. Olaf is loose. Katori is still grappled. It has an extra rage.
I refuse.
Okay.
Still 3 successes.
Well, I have 3 as well.
Yeah, and in that case, I'm not really the defender. She would be the one considering it. So, no, she... Oh, actually, wait. No. Ah, damn it. God damn it, curse. I can't use that sweet 7.
Nope.
So, no, yeah. I'm still grappled.
You're still grappled.
I'm still grappled!
Yes, you grappled. And Smiles,
Mm,
you are also
is-
grappled.
I am. I'm going to try and break the grapple or take control of it if I get sufficient successes, which is 2 more than the defender does, if I recall
Mhm.
correctly.
Mhm.
So this is strength brawl.
Mhm.
Um, That's a fail.
Yeah, I didn't even need to roll.
Goddamn one.
Yeah, that's a fail. Siren 5 is also going towards Smiles and is latching onto the grapple. I should have kept the roll that I had just now. With a meager 2 successes. Siren 3 is holding on to Kotori and is going to go for another bite. Does no damage. It's more like a lick. Like it seems to be this siren seems to have a case of curiosity. It's like this is a very, very strange being, all furry but still on 2 legs, and it's very fascinated by you, and it doesn't seem to actually want to hurt Kotori. Siren 4 is moving towards Miles. Will be the next turn. And Siren 2 is holding on to Olaf, is no longer holding on to Olaf. Is trying to grapple Olaf again. Yes, sir. It fails. It tries to grapple Olaf and yeah. Okay, that was Siren 2. Rage actions. Calls, did you have rage?
Yes. All she
What do
can
you
do in her rage action though is try and break out of the grapple.
Well, you have a fair chance. My one seemed to catch up with me. I fail.
I suddenly, I did realize
Yes.
I forgot before. Obviously, I have wound penalties. But I apologize. But I still have.
You still have more than 1 success.
I still have 2 successes.
You break out. Also like to point out that Carl's head has not gone underwater yet. Which is pretty damn silly of
She's
me.
just doggy paddling out on the surface.
Not
Purposefully not in Hispo, but yeah, she's more like flailing around.
Olaf, did you spend rage?
I did.
Well, you are free and you are ragey.
All right. So it's been this mermaid in particular grappling me, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mermaid number 2 has been particularly going after you.
Well then. Well, diff 9, let's see what happens, because either this claw attack is going to be glorious or an abysmal failure.
Mm-hmm.
One of the two. It is one. A 10 survived.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that pops as 2 successes due to my specialty and specifically claws. Or rather,
Very
claw
good.
attacks. So again, another +1 is nice. Okay, so 10 dice. Oh my heebie-jeebies.
One fist.
Son of a French toast. Two aggravated damage.
Which hits folks.
Okay.
Smiles. Did you
Nope.
use any rage? Nope. Oh wait, I forgot Kotori. I apologize deeply, Kotori. Did you spend any rage?
No, I hasn't had any.
Okay, then we're going into the fourth round. Calls.
Hurrah.
Row.
We're gonna try and slice the bitch in front of me again. The damage done from their claws is lethal, right?
Mm-hmm.
May I please roll my stamina?
Yes, you may. Stem survival diff 8, if I am correct.
I think it's just stamina.
Looking at Duncan here, you know.
Oh, it's just stamina, difficulty 8.
Okay, that's cool.
I get 2 successes.
Okay, heal 2.
Okay, and then claw attack. I still have a -1 penalty, so no successes.
Okay. I saw 2 successes.
Yeah, but I'm still having a -1 wound penalty,
Oh,
so I have no successes.
that's -1 on your dice, not on your diff. So that would make sense. It would be a +1 on your diff.
I'm confused.
If you have a wound penalty,
Okay, yeah.
you subtract the die.
Yeah.
So you had 2 successes.
Then I rolled too many dice. I will. Do you want me to roll again, or just take one
Just
of those?
take the 2 successes. It's cool.
Okay. Then that's 4 damage.
Okay.
Sorry, my brain is spinning.
It's okay, don't worry. It starts 2. So this brings it to 5. Doesn't look very happy at this point. Water starts to become less clear around it as it seems to be losing some kind of dark green liquid. This one is its turn, and yeah, it's gonna poke its head above water at this point because yay! And this time it's calls who can make me a willpower roll diff 6 because she's starting to sing above water as well.
Permanent or temporary?
Pum. You only have to beat 2 successes because they take wound penalties.
Yeah. She
This
does
is
not
not
like
a good
my.
day. This is not a good day for the siren. It took the wrong music.
See, he doesn't know. She doesn't know that Coles doesn't like singing.
And here's a thought that if you could appreciate the Königin der Nacht. Oh well. Okay. That was calls. That was siren number 1. Siren number 6 is latched onto Smiles and is going to bite.
Mm-hmm.
Four.
Soaks 1, so takes 3.
Okay, takes 3.
Mhm.
Then it is Olaf.
Okay, so let's try this again. Another claw attack. Div 9, either glory or nothing. Seems I have. Oh shit! It's +3. Just straight fail though. I don't see any ones in here. I'm gonna peer it
You
again.
have
No ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I have +3. So yeah.
Okay, Kotori.
Yes.
It's your turn. You is being called.
Yes. Hmm. So here's now my question.
Mm-hmm.
In how many turns do we start to suffocate?
Well, given that the turn is only 3 seconds and you're in Krynos, you all have a stamina of more than 2, and you're not being asthmatic, I would say a normal person, a
We're
normal
fine.
human, is able to hold its breath easily for 20 to 30 seconds. Krynos is probably able to hold it up to at least 1 to 2 minutes before it actually will start to take dice penalties for suffocating. Keeping track of your rounds, you're now at round 4, so that's 12 seconds. So you have at least double this amount of rounds before you even have to start to worry.
Okay.
Yeah. Let
I-
me go, fish person. God damn it. Like,
It does not.
yay.
No, it finds you way too fascinating. Okay. Smiles. Is it my internet or yours?
No, I think Duncan, you're muted still.
Yes, sorry, I was muted. Right. So yes, the can someone else, do we think, divert to the bowl? Is that something
Oh,
possible? Because I have a way effectively of resisting affecting powers, but it does mean I won't be able to get the bowl for a bit.
Coles is doing damage to hers. If she can get rid of the thing in front of her, then maybe.
Okay, we're hitting the fuck it button. Smiles is activating his berserker ability. He enters frenzy.
boy,
Okay.
this is the thing we're now doing.
Yep.
Okay.
This thing nicely gave me rage as well. Firstly, I'm going to roll to rage heal, however.
Mhm.
And I do not get a success. However, I will roll for breaking out of the grapple. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming, in
You
fact, well, technically, when you're in a frenzy, you can only perform the actions bite, claw, move. However, because I can't do any of the above, I'm assuming I'm allowed
No.
to try and break free.
Yes, you're allowed
Unless
to try and break free.
Unless you're going
There
to
are-
let me attack in the grapple, which would be really nice.
No. No. No, you're allowed to break free. There are 2 latching onto you. I do not know how to counter this. Do I have to add both of their successes or together?
There isn't actually any rule for it anywhere in
Oh, right.
World of Darkness. What we normally do is that you have to roll for both of them separately.
Okay.
I have. Okay, right. Assuming I break free, Saskia, can I have
Yes.
reversed the hold on that one?
Yes.
You're gonna have a bad day.
It looks like you have it.
1, 2, 3. Yep. Cool. So one's broken off, and the other one, Smiles, is now
Yeah.
grappling, and he is going to spend rage.
That's cool. Star number 5. Let's see, because you had 6, 5, and 6, 5, and 4 onto you. Because 1 is on calls, and 2 and 3 are on Katorian Smile, on Katorian Olaf. So you have 6, 5, and 4 on you. I'm just gonna assume that this was 6 that you were that you now have grappled. Who already had 1 damaged. So, and that means it's now 5's turn. 4 is gonna arrive now, so it's also that one's turn. So yes, 5 is going to latch back onto you again.
Okay. I'm going to be the middle of a siren sandwich.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I swear,
Siren
It's not-
sandwich.
never gets siren sandwich. And number 4 will also latch onto you.
Okay.
With a lot less successes, but it's still latching on. And now I'm
Mhm.
forgetting one of because I said 4, but I think I'm breaking the line of initiative now. Yes, I
mean,
did. Because,
I've one of the ones that was grappling me. I am now grappling as well.
yes, that's 6.
Yeah.
5, 6. And Siren 5 and 4 are now holding on to you. So Siren 3, who was actually right there in the middle, I've got, is holding on to Katori. These two are starting to develop some kind of love relationship where she's going to try to bite Katori again.
Is she trying
And
to love bite me? I
watching.
mean, she's kissing me. Okay, it's okay.
She's kissing you. Yep. Instead of a bite, she's actually licking your ear. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. She's accidentally biting her own hand and takes damage because fuck it, what's the botch? She'll take. See how bad this goes. 4 lethal. Damn. Like this could have been an extremely. Okay. And then there is only number 2, who used to hold on to Olaf. And for the love of Christ, we'll try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes to latch itself desperately onto Olaf because it does not want to see those claws at that mouth again.
Okay.
I think it did that one damage, but I forgot to write it down. Did you do a damage?
No.
Okay. Then it makes sense that I didn't write it down. Okay. Then I now have a question for the European players. As it is midnight GMT and 1. Do we really have to make part 5 of this, people? I'm doing something
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
also, because here's the thing: like, how much damage have these things taken? We've not.
They have not taken a lot of damage. They've not done a lot of
Yeah,
damage.
this is going to take at least another hour and a half.
I
Yeah,
think so
the
too.
only one
Bare
who has
minimum.
any, like not even significant damage, but some reasonable damage is the one that causes fighting.
Yeah. Okay. Did anyone spend rage? Because then we will finish the rage actions.
Yes, I did.
I haven't.
I did.
Force didn't this time.
Okay, and all of them didn't either, I believe. So it's just Smiles.
Yeah.
Who
Who's
is
going?
sandwiched by 2 and has one in a hole.
Yeah. So has to bite. I doesn't really have any other option. Do I get to add the bite damage on? The actual teeth damage on?
I don't see why not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice. That is a very nice roll.
Ag.
I figured. 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes 3 ag. And this was number 6, who had 1 and is now at 4. And in the middle of this fight, everybody please remember your rage, willpower, the difficulty pluses, and hit points that you currently have. We are going to end this part 3, and we will see you again for part 4 of Living World of Darkness, Rage Across New York, Tempting the Fates. Good night.